We're back.
We are back.
Did we say?
Come on!
Did we say this last time as well?
Yeah, I'm sure we said.
Yeah, we have. Oh no, we did.
I think you just throw it over to me every time. Right, we're back. Liam, introduce. Now you fucking introduce, mate.
We do need a shot because we're both, like, this weather is killing us.
The weather is killing us. I've just been asleep, so.
Yeah, the weather. You've just been asleep. I felt sleepy. I've just watched the World Cup final, and like I feel like we just need a. We said we weren't going to do shots, but let's do a shot then.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh man, cheers! Can we
I said this last time, really. I said, "What have you been up to?" And I know what you're going to say. Work.
Nah. I've not been working that much. Watching England, my 21st last week.
But yeah, tell the people.
Went to Manchester for my birthday, my 21st. Everyone out, fucking lads out. Hit Manchester, got steaming. Didn't last too long.
Oh, we did. That was the most drunk I've been in a long time.
I think you were more steaming than I was. I woke up, right, Connor woke up before me, but I woke up about just past 8. We had a knock on the door. Liam, I need your help. Open my door. Fucking shot waiting for me.
It's tradition.
What is that about?
The way I approached your birthday was, I'm going to get fucked up no matter what the consequences are.
What fucking happened?
Yeah. We got into the pub at 11 AM and everyone was arriving at 12 and we'd already had like 4 pints before. That was a bad idea. I offered a train conductor a Stella to sit in first class. I also spent half an hour of the train journey coming back talking to 2 Chinese people about what they do for fun. I tried to get on top of a bus to celebrate England's win. What about your incident in the park?
My incident in the park? I don't remember an incident happening in the park. Right, basically Connor was being a dickhead.
Yeah, throughout, yeah.
Yeah. So he legs it over into the fountains, and I'm like, I've got an empty bottle here. And me being me, think I can throw this bottle all the way over to the fountains and hit Connor on the head or something. So I got fucking launch it, don't I? Let's just say it didn't go in the fountains.
Yeah, hit one with the face. We've got an update on, because I didn't include this in the first podcast when we spoke about it because we were a bit drunk when we spoke about it. Me and Liam have co-founded a business called Sellitch. Business will be launching in August/September time. We're always aiming for summer 2018. We've been working on it since like September, October in 2017. It is basically an online marketplace where you can buy and sell products, any products from clothing, shoes to arts and crafts. And you buy and sell products through a video, and we encourage users to pitch a product. So you're actually selling the product yourself in 60 seconds. And what would increase your chances of selling that product is if it's a product you've created by yourself, so if you've got your own clothing brand, so you can show your passion through that video. There's a video which I will put in right now, or which explains Sellitch in a bit more detail. It's only 1 minute long.
We've made quite a few mistakes. We're not going to be shy to admit that, are we? Like, the thing with the videos, what we did to start with, cost quite a bit of money.
Yeah.
And we found a cheaper alternative, what we then had to implement. So we took a step backwards to take a step forward.
No startups ever perfect, just like that. It's trial and error. So you've got to experience the bad before you get to the good sometimes. If you are wanting to start a business, if you are wanting to start your own clothing brand, you do art and you want to sell that to a wider audience, register for Sellitch. It's coming out in the next couple of months. And we're just making you aware of it now because we're very, very, very close. We've been developing it for such a long time. We're very close to launching, and we couldn't be more excited about it.
Join us on our journey.
Yeah. On another note, the World Cup, how did you find it? It's just finished. France have just won the World Cup. They beat Croatia in the final 4-2. Congratulations to France. I did actually want Croatia to win, although they're not team now. Because they've never won it, but fair play to France, they were strong. I didn't even notice France throughout the tournament. I didn't even pay attention.
Well, let's be honest though, we were way too focused on England until when we lost.
I was quite surprised by England.
I think that was a chance though. I don't think we're going to see it like that again. And the win on your fucking 21st, you're like, right, it's fucking going somewhere.
I think what Gareth Southgate did, and like the England players, credit to them, and a lot of journalists have mentioned this, is they've reconnected football fans and non-football fans to the national team.
We've seen a different England, haven't we?
Yeah.
Because countries never come together like that for a while.
My bank account couldn't afford that journey to the semi-final. Definitely not. Every night it was like 40 quid a night minimum. I live for those nights because I used to do them at Leeds away, and they're brilliant because the atmosphere is class, and you just everyone's together and everyone's supporting the same team.
Even when everyone's on top of the bus getting those up.
When we went to Manchester last week to watch the Sweden game, someone got on top of this bus and then everyone decided to do it.
There were about 30 people on top of it. Not more people on the bus than in the bus.
Then this guy just decides to strip off and just full strip off. And it was about 30, 40, wasn't he? He weren't young.
You couldn't really tell. I was too far away.
Alright, Andre. What we're going to do now?
2 truths, 1 lie.
It's pretty self-explanatory. I'll say 3 things, 2 of them are true, 1 of them's a lie, and Liam has to guess which one's a lie. And if he gets it wrong, you just drink, because no shots are included.
Yes, they are. I'm overruling him. I have never crashed my car. I am a blue belt in Taekwondo, and the date of my birthday is the 7th of the 7th, 1997.
Second one, blue belt in Taekwondo. It's a lie.
Drink, mate.
I got your birthday wrong, did I? It was only last week.
I fucking knew you'd get that.
What do you do in Taekwondo then? Is it a lot of kicking?
It's a lot of kicking and stuff there.
Cheers to your birthday.
Getting it wrong.
Number 1, I've broken my wrist twice. Number 2, I've played a football trial / tournament at Leeds United. And number 3, I've hit my dog in the face with a cricket ball, so corky.
First one's wrong. First one's a lie.
Which one?
The first one.
What was the first one?
You broke your wrist twice.
Oh, God damn it!
I've always fancied it.
What's that, my love? What's that, my love? Where did that come from? It came from Joe Chorner. Yeah, it came from Joe Chorner, but
where did he get it from?
I think it came from Amsterdam. Because he was like, I remember him saying, "What's that, my love?" all the time.
Yeah, it came from Amsterdam. We all got it from Amsterdam, but where did Joe get it from?
Well, I'm gonna get this next one right for you because I am. You know what? I'm not drinking it. Number 1, I have been in a hurricane. Number 2, I bit my brother when I was younger, and he went to hospital. And number 3, I have been on TV before.
Featured on TV. That one's a lie.
I bit my brother when I was younger, and I was very young. Me and my brother were in the bath.
We're both naked in the bath and you bite him.
Mate, I was like 2 years old.
Where did you bite him?
3, 2, 1, 2.
There's no. I'm gonna say there's no odds on about it. I hate heights. I have never been on a roller coaster. I have fractured my wrist twice before.
You've got to have been on a roller coaster. What do you class as a roller coaster?
A roller coaster.
I knew that was not going to be the answer. What's the number 1?
Number 1. Right, I'm taking the answer trick shot. Why the fuck when you said that I don't hate heights? I fucking shit scared of heights.
Oh! I thought you said you. Oh. What was the lie? The fractured wrist.
Never been on a roller coaster.
Oh, follow me for Jared for not doing a shot. You've never been on a roller coaster.
No, that was a lie. So I have been on a roller coaster. You fucking know.
What am I toasting to?
Melonhead. So right then, university, expectation versus reality. So obviously, me and Connor, we're at university now. Well, we're on this placement years, but we're going back to university in September.
Did you think, because obviously like you lived at home for like the first 2 years, did you think like, you know, it's just going to be like more education just going...
Yeah, well, obviously, because I knew I was going to stay at home, I thought, right, I'm not going to be going out. I'm just going to be going. It's going to be fucking really hard work.
But worth it? Did you think like, oh, it's worth it getting a degree in...
Yeah, like, I would say like, yeah. So it's going to be worth, go get a degree, you know, it gives you that employability, doesn't it? It gives you, obviously, like, we've got skills from it. It's changed me. Just the fact that I've been to university has changed me. Especially this last year.
That's the damning thing about first year is it doesn't count towards your final. You got your degree. Yeah. What is the point in first year? I got a really good first in the first year, so I'm pissed. At least 10-20%.
But it gives you more employability for placement year.
A lot of people go to university and they'll study the course for maybe 3 years. Not many people will agree with me on this. They'll expect to get a job in that field of what they studied afterwards. But employers aren't looking for that. Everyone can have a degree, but they're looking for something different. What have you done? What experience have you got? Have you started your own business? Have you done this? Have you done that? What have you done? They want to know that.
Yeah.
Uni, like every adult thinks you just go and get pissed, and you literally do. My expectations was uni, there's a lot of partying, gonna meet a lot of new people, and you're just gonna have the time of your life. You move into halls and you move in with new people. Any student could admit it that on a weekend it is so difficult not to go on a night out because you're living with students, you're living with like-minded people like yourself.
Sesh!
Yeah. All you have to do is say a pint and then I'm out.
My unknowns will be this year. Yeah, I expected more partying in the first 2 years.
The first 2 years?
But it was my fault that I wasn't doing it. This year, I was expecting like to us have a few more parties and stuff. We've had a couple. We seem to be the hub for pre-drinks now. Everyone's all over the country. It's placement year. It's hard for me to judge what reality is.
First year is just a massive party. Second year is nothing like work. You're not there 9 till 5, Monday to Friday.
Or in case if you're common law, you're not there at all.
You can still party in the second year, but obviously placement year, you got that kind of bucket. You kind of mature. As the old saying goes, you mature as you get older. So we're 21 now. You keep maturing. You meet new people, and you want different things.
Don't get us wrong, we're still a good sesh.
Of experiences I had in the first year. My flatmate, he woke up. I was obviously getting ready for work. I was eating my cereal in the kitchen, and there was a door into the kitchen, and obviously everyone has a flat door. So I had this flat door go. So I'm looking at the kitchen door, expecting him to come in. And he comes in, but the kids, I'm there eating my Weetabix, like. he comes in, reacts, and goes. He like hides around the door, like. I'm like, Connor, you alright? I'm like, yeah, you. And he goes, yeah, I'm good. What are you doing? I say, I'm going to work. And he goes, oh yeah, I know you work every Saturday. And he goes, I'm just gonna put some clothes on now.
Connor's birthday was actually one of my first proper nights out. We were meant to be going to Leeds and everything. I'm like, fucking buzz here, we got Leeds! So basically, I brought a full bottle of rum, a few cans of Heineken. So I drank a lot of alcohol. Just for the video, it did not end well. Let me just say, I did not go to Leeds.
Does your mum watch the podcast?
She might do. No one can hack as much drink as I can. I will drink anyone under the table, whoever fucking says that.
Don't talk shit. In the second year, I was supposed to be living with 2 other guys and 3 girls, so it was the perfect match really, like 6 people, 3 guys, 3 girls. But one guy dropped out like 2 months before we moved in, and we got this just random girl that moved in, and it was a bit crazy. We had some crazy parties. Massive party at our house. It was huge. It was like the biggest party we threw. Just got spoiled by someone because when you set a fire alarm off, apparently the standard is, if you set the fire alarm off and the fire brigade have to come out, you have to pay a fee. So the fee is 300 quid. Fortunately for us, we didn't have to pay it. This guy, he basically set the fire alarm off as he was going out. The taxis would come in and they just pressed it. Fire alarm went off.
Everyone's fucking having really good pre-drinks. Everyone's ready to go to get in the fucking taxi and go to town. Literally, everyone were heading to taxis. And what happens? Bang! Fire alarm.
I got ripped so much for that because apparently I launched a bin over.
Yeah, he kicked a bin over. Like, I'm gonna knock him out. Like, I'll fucking get you back, mate. I'll come with you.
This last time when we did the try not to laugh challenge, but this time we got water in the mouth, so it's going to be a bit more difficult.
Oh my god! You fucking kids! I've got places to be! Buzz! We missed the truck! We're not aiming for the truck!
No fucking I should have laughed at that.
Behind your parkour! What are you doing? Behind your parkour! Behind your parkour!
I'll give you a bit of surprise though, you know, the squashies, what you get, it's red and white. You could get the Connerys for 99p less, and you could get a bit of a surprise. Red, white. Red, white.
It's red through, man.
Now, what's your act? I will demonstrate for you my abilities in the art of self-levitation. Jacob, keep your shirt on! No!
You bad me, God, man! How do you think I feel?
A few minutes later, the bear was swimming this home in Portland Hills.
Thinking of oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this.
Even the babies are one of the most dangerous animals in the world, so I built this cage to keep them secure, so there's no possible. Oh my god.
Nice, Ryan. I sneezed. Oh, I got a lot of What the fuck?
I've said this to you before, like when you're young you've got to kind of experience as much.
Do whatever the fuck you want when you're young.
Yeah, but you don't.
Do it. I do now.
Kind of not.
Sure.
Liam's contradicting himself here. I feel like this is a real conversation that we've got to have. When you're young, you need to have the best social life you possibly can, because if you're a uni student, when you graduate, all you will know is work. And you'll grow up and you'll want to get your own place, and you have to deal with the stress of that. You'll be with someone. You'll have less time with your friends, and you have more time with your partner, more time with your work. You get more tired, and you'll distance yourself from your friends. So university is your best years of life because you got more social time with your friends.
Yeah, so what are you getting at?
I'm getting at you because you work all the time.
Right, so I work too much. I get that. I do. Because I've got a long-term picture in mind. Like, we're pursuing Sellitch. For Sellitch to succeed, we need some money in there. We need to be able to fund marketing over a long period of time. And we need an investor. But we need to be able to sustain it without an investor. Hence why the fuck I'm working my arse off, mate. Why the fuck I'm killing myself. Because I want to be able to turn around and say, right, we can fund it for X amount of months until we get an investor.
But I just don't want you to look back on life.
Yeah, I know.
And just say, like, I've got regret.
To be fair, if anyone ever says, like, let's go do something, I'll go do it. I'll probably usually just cut off work and go do it.
I'm not saying you don't have a social life. I'm just saying, like, sometimes you need some sort of, like, relaxation period to yourself.
Yeah, I've been realising that, mate. Yeah. You realise it more yourself when you're in my shoes.
Yeah, I know, but like I've been in your shoes. Literally, you do need time to yourself to like think and just relax. Like when you're young, you try and figure out what you want to do for the rest of your life, because you're going to be spending the rest of your life full time on that thing, on that one thing, whether you like it or maybe like it or not.
If in 5 years' time I was spending my entire time doing something and I wasn't enjoying it, I'd stop doing it.
Yeah, but then what else would you do?
I'd stop doing that and find something else.
It's better to realise now than later on.
Yeah.
But like in 5 years' time, what I'm kind of getting at is, in 5 years' time you might be committed in a relationship, you might have a house, and it might be more difficult for you to have that commitment and say, look, I don't want to do it, rather than now where you've got kind of minimal responsibilities, kind of say, look, I don't want to do that, I'll do something else. But now, at this early stage, you've got to realise what you want to do, but you've also got to have your life as well. DearWendy.com. So Dear Wendy is like kind of like a forum, get advice, give advice type thing.
We're saying we can give people advice.
We're saying we react to this shit.
Fair enough, let's go with it. I'll go with it.
This topic is called End It or Fix It. My friend cheated on her boyfriend with a girl twice on separate occasions. And before this, she said she didn't trust him because he was talking to other girls. Now she's cheated on him. I think what she did was terrible, and I think as an outsider, their relationship is a mess. But she says she loves him, and even though she wants to be with other girls, she tried to bring up the idea of an open relationship and experiment with other girls. He said he didn't want that, and how would she feel if it was the other way around? And he already knows about the first girl, and she told him I was drunk and I would never do it again. But she did. She wanted to wait to tell him about the second. So she wants to be with him even though she doesn't trust him, but she loves him. She wants to be with other girls, and this would crush him. I want to know, do you think she should try and repair the relationship or end it? So basically, she's in a relationship with a guy, but she's getting with girls.
End it.
End it? Yeah, she should, like...
End it or get the guy to check the girls as well.
End it or have a threesome. A friend has literally just posted, like, the two people that are involved in the relationship.
The friend is the girl. So, husband is on Grindr. Right. I found out in April that my husband has a Grindr app, and I saw his Google activity and history. It showed that he went on Grindr every day. I confronted him, and he denied everything. At first, he said he doesn't know what I'm talking about. Then, he said he downloaded it by accident, and he didn't know what it was. I'm sure he's lying to me. Since I saw Grindr on his phone, I can't sleep anymore, and I feel sick. I'm thinking about divorce, even though I don't have proof that he was doing something. What do I do?
Because they're married. Like, husband
and wife.
That dude is tied the knot.
It gets further down the comments, and she's like, so he deleted everything I found after I found out about it. She didn't take any screenshots. She took screenshots, but then he deleted them from her phone. And she's like, we both have to move out, but she can't because she can't survive financially. And she's like, he's so irresponsible with money. She's like, he's not going to think about how I'm going to pay my bills, and he won't give me any money to pay my bills.
Yeah, but where the fuck do you think his money's going?
Yeah,
on Grindr.
I don't think I mentioned in my previous post, but when I found out about Grindr, I also found empty bags from cocaine in his car. So he was doing drugs at the time.
That is a new development. Cocaine, Grindr, the two-door mix, boom, get rid. Future of this podcast, we really started this podcast because on a Friday night, as we said in the first one, we were going out on nights out and we didn't really enjoy them, and we wanted to start a podcast. And now we've finally done the podcast, we wanted to get the first few underway, and then we kind of wanted to.
We want to get people on board. We're gonna get some fucking guests on there.
Yeah, we do.
We're gonna basically, as of like the next podcast, probably we're gonna have more people on this podcast. We're gonna have random people, flatmates, our mates, people we know, and we're gonna talk shit to them, and we're gonna get them involved in these challenges. Yeah, and you're gonna see the mates that we hang about with, and we're gonna have a fucking laugh.
Genuinely, we have had messages saying, look, we genuinely do want to come on your podcast, and we love that. And we love that the fact that people actually watch it and enjoy it, because it does last a bit of a while, but the fact that people watch it, we very much appreciate that.
So guys, right, if we're going to get guests on, then you need to start telling us what are we going to ask our guests. What challenges do you want to see? Give us some fucking feedback.
That is the end of the third Between Two Beers podcast.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
We ordered different drinks at the same